We've always known Obi Wan to be a troller. In fact, he is commonly known as the trolling master. But to everybody's surprise, that didn't stop after his death. Even as a Force ghost, he came back to troll Anakin, to troll Darth Vader to be more precise. Imagine your worst nightmare coming true. Obi Wan even warned him in A New Hope that if he strikes him down, he will become more powerful than he can possibly imagine, and Vader in fact lacked imagination at that moment, since he had no idea what was about to come next. What being more powerful than you can possibly imagine even meant. As a Sith Lord, he didn't have the tools to comprehend what that even meant. Power to the Sith meant domination, the physical manifestation of power over another being, a group of beings, or even a planet. But Obi-Wan was not referring to physical power. He, of course, was referring to the unlimited power of immortality, something that the Sith wanted but could never gain. In yesterday's video, we saw how Darth Vader roasted an entire Imperial Council for letting the Devastator get hacked. The Rebel Alliance sent one of their best spies to infiltrate the Empire and not only disable their small fleet, but the Devastator as well, embarrassing the entire Empire in the process. Vader held them all accountable, well, all except for himself, in which some of the officers protested. To much of our surprise, however, it wasn't Vader who pulled the trigger. It was one of the officers who shot a couple of officers, taking them with him, and then Vader took care of the rest. Infuriated that the rebels had gone as far as that, no better time than this for Obi-Wan to put the final nail in the coffin. Shortly after that time, Darth Vader was now traveling with a squad of elite troopers and Ensign Nanda, presumably back to Coruscant. Inside the ship, we can all see the elite stormtroopers resting as they had a pretty hectic day, having to interrogate a lot of officers in the process. But as we approach the far away door, we hear a familiar voice, and it says that it will be all for naught, Darth. It continues saying you will never truly satisfy your Master Palpatine. At first, it's not made clear who this voice is, but quickly we learn through Darth Vader that it is the voice of old Obi-Wan Kenobi. Vader is puzzled. He killed him. But Obi-Wan retorted to not be so sure, that the path of a Jedi warns against thinking in absolutes, something that his old master had warned young Vader that only a Sith would think in that manner. Vader may have cut Obi-Wan's body down, but remember what he told him back in the Death Star during that duel before Vader cut him down for good. Vader recalled at that moment, "I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine." Now Vader understood what Ben Kenobi meant. Obi-Wan continued, "This frightened Vader to the core." Obi-Wan knew this, but in clear Vader fashion, he responded with saying that he was 10 times the Jedi he was. His parlor tricks do not impress Darth Vader, but Obi-Wan does not come to him unbidden. His feelings betray him. Anakin? At that moment, Darth Vader completely lost it. He ignited his lightsaber with no one around but a simple voice, triggering him so bad that he yelled out to not say that name. Vader went as far as to swing his lightsaber, in his mind thinking that this was a trick, that he could hit Obi-Wan's disembodied voice or even ghost. Whatever it was, he told him that Skywalker is dead. Anakin was weak. Therefore, Vader had killed him. But Obi-Wan knew Vader's darkest fears. He rhetorically asked Vader, does he really think that there is not another Skywalker out there? Vader let out a big no. In his mind, he went back to the moment where Palpatine told him that Padme was dead. This was his final link to his dead wife that he would never get to see again. Vader was angry and anxious, and Ensign Nanda realized this this really quickly, as without warning, Vader entered the cockpit and told the ensign to set course for Alderaan, the best possible speed, at once, wasting no time in trying to reveal this trail of crumbs that Obi Wan had left. Naturally, this entire curiosity would have finally met its peak at Empire Strikes Back at the end, with Luke dueling Vader and Vader making the ultimate proposition to his son. But what did you guys think about this trolling scene of the Force Ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Very typical, if you ask me, but as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you until then.